Speaking of, should we just do like a
Would love.
quick like
I don't even know what you're gonna say.
a quick touch on the Tortured Poets
let's do
Department
it.
album.
I'm ready.
Because we are gonna be
which isn't out yet, but you go. I'm like taking over. And this is Life in Bull with Julia Schroeder.
We'll be right back after the break. But
and you can subscribe at juliaeschroeder.com.
Yeah.
That's on my website.
So we're recording this. This is Wednesday. The album is going to come out like tomorrow, like at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and that's how I see it. I don't see it as coming out on Friday.
Same. When people go Thursday at midnight, I go, is that Wednesday or Thursday or Friday?
Right.
Can you just say what you mean?
Yeah,
I like hate that.
Also change that.
By the way,
midnight
taxes.
Is bullshit.
Same.
Yo,
I mean, I agree.
Yeah.
When they go, taxes are due Monday at midnight, like because taxes were just due.
Yeah.
And I panicked and I was like, "Fuck." Can I swear?
Yeah.
I go to my tax friend. I go, wait, do they mean tonight? Because it was Sunday.
Yeah.
Do they mean tonight or do I have tomorrow to work on it?
Yeah.
And they go, no, you have on Monday. I go, well, that's not technically Monday at midnight.
They should say Monday at 11:59 p.m.
People need to be clear about that. Exactly.
Yeah. Or they should just say like Monday at 8 p.m.
Or they should just say, finish your taxes whenever you want, baby.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Right.
It's okay. You're just a kid.
Is that your Bernie Sanders impression?
Yeah. Yeah, this is my Bernie.
Okay,
this is my Bernie.
Okay, you're just
I'm running for president.
Yeah.
And taxes should be okay. You should do your taxes whenever you want. Oh, my hands are cold.
Yeah. We're doing this for the rest. I'm just going to give you names and you're just going to do fake impressions. Well, that's what you do. Okay, but back to Tortured.
And some real impressions too.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. That's not what you do.
Some of them are real ass.
You can do that.
Jesus.
But like, okay, so
Tortured.
Okay, so I think it's gonna be like the craziest album.
Wait, crazy in what way?
Like just like the best.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hope so. Because do you want to know what I feel? Well, I've said this, maybe not publicly, but in my conversations with friends.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so wild how like quick we can like turn for better or for worse on Tay.
Yeah. Oh,
like
right.
she's just like, I think this is true of a lot of like just people that we kind of put on a pedestal.
Yeah.
But like, I just feel like in one instance she can do one thing and we like turn on her.
Yeah.
And go, she's so cringe. She's so whatever.
Yeah. Right.
Which like the Grammys, she was cringe and she was very like not. I mean, that was like Taylor stop.
Swift,
but it's her.
Embrace the cringe.
Totally. That's like her little
that's
catchphrase.
That's my favorite thing about Taylor Swift.
But like, that was a little bit like a little bit more sinister with like the Celine Dion of it all. Not that she even meant to, but it was just like, oh, baby.
Didn't you see? There was like after she like went up and like,
of course,
there's a video of her like.
We know she loves her, but I think it was just like a
yeah,
lot of like. And then also to announce, I think the bad faith of it all is like to announce this and in a moment, like when you can compare, I don't know.
No,
I'm not saying anything new. It's just wild how like, we love her. Like, you're so annoying if you don't like her. And then in one night, it's like, she's the devil.
Yeah.
And she is, and she should perish.
I also think Cowboy Carter just came out. To me, it just came out. Like, and so I'm like, that I have been full on obsessed with.
Same. And I don't know if I'm like ready. There's so much good music right now.
There's a lot
Maggie Rogers just came out. So I'm like ready for this album for sure. And I will add it to my new music playlist.
Taylor's album, I think, is millions of songs.
You think it's going to be? I can't even remember.
They released the track
list. What is
it,
17 or something?
I think it might, and forgive me, Swifties, but I think it's 27 songs. I think.
Wait, can we Google that?
Yeah,
let's
Google it. Yeah, you're allowed. No cell phones.
Sorry.
Can you please not use your cell phone? Yeah, just please silence your cell phones. Yeah, Google it. Because I think, actually, you can go on Spotify. If you want to just look at the track list on Spotify, you can do that too.
Oh.
But you don't want to do that.
No, I'm already here.
Yeah. I think it's going to be, here's my concern is, I'm thinking it's going to be so intellectual.
17.
Oh, okay. So that's different than 27. And you guessed 17.
I think I did.
So you knew already.
Well, I had seen it, but I didn't remember what it was.
Yeah, okay.
But 27 is cuckoo.
But don't you think she's going to be like...
I do think...
by the way...
By the time...
At, 3 a.m.
She's going to do the Ben Hawes of it all.
Yeah.
I think you're totally right. By the end of it, it will be 27, and I'm fine with that. I'll take as much Taylor content she wants to give us. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited for it. I really am. I think it's gonna be. I do think it's gonna be great. Yeah. What I don't want is for it to be like. I think the chit chat right now is that. Oh, these like. Oh, are you tortured?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. I don't know.
You're like it's like going in. It's like a little bit high school, but that's
but she
again
is a little bit high school.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like I'm curious.
I'm ready for it.
When I first heard.
When I first
heard folklore, I initially didn't like it.
Really?
I'll tell you exactly why.
Tell me.
I pinpointed it. It's on the map. It's because it came out like before the 2020 election. And I was like very like down on America. Like I was very like, oh, things are really whatever. And I felt like when I first listened and I didn't
kind of loved it.
Yeah.
I kind of loved it at that time. Yeah. I was like, this is the sweet spot, baby.
Yeah. And when I first listened to it, there's just a lot of like Americana kind of like references. And I was like, oh, she doesn't get it. Like she doesn't realize that we're like rebelling in this country right now. Like, but then, Mr. Biden won the presidency, and in 2020, and I was like feeling a little bit more hot for the country, you know. Yep. And then Evermore came out, and I was like, oh, I'll listen to this, and then I was like, oh my god, this is magic. Like this is so good. Fully. And then I was like, wait, what happened in my psyche? And so then I went back, and folklore is so good.
Okay, you want to know? So this is interesting. I'm trying to think of the Americana of it all on folklore. I know there was Last Great American Dynasty, but that's sort of
honestly, that's probably it.
But that's sort of not about America.
No, it's not. But honestly, I think it takes me a while to like get lyrics.
Same. And oh my god, probably like 10 listens.
I'm like, she took the train up, you know, like the Amtrak.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, oh, Amtrak. Okay, this is a song about Amtrak. Literally.
Yeah.
This is a song
our
about
railroad system,
this is a song
our
about
infrastructure
in America.
Look, and if she can change that around, she can get us on the upswing in terms of inf.
I know.
That would be huge. Yeah. But okay, I know exactly what you're saying though, but I will say this is my turning point for folklore. Okay. I really loved it on first listen, but I also was like, I had to read the full think pieces, Wikipedia to know the like stories,
right?
In which who went with whom.
Yeah.
And once I did that, I was like, oh
wow.
Okay, she's a thinker.
Yeah.
And Evermore to me is now, I am an Evermore apologist.
Good. Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
What's your album? So here's a question. This is a little bit more general for all the people that are just like, why are they only talking about Taylor Swift?
Yeah. I would.
This is the Taylor Swift podcast.